So, um, as I said before, we're starting it. As I said before, today I woke up. I woke up at 6:50, I think, something like that. It was before 7-Eleven, right? You know, the 7-Eleven is my alarm clock on the phone, on iPhone. And I woke up. I got up, right? Yeah, baby, let's go. That's right. Small steps. I got up, right? I stretched a little bit, you know. I went, I boiled some hot water, chamomile, right? I went back to bed. I played a little bit. I was listening to this one, the French one, the song, and I also was listening to shout out to what's his producer? I'm sorry. Shout out to now I know it's Brazilian song. I'm gonna learn. Wait, Tsengu 3. Shout out to Chauncey, right? Even though he's Canadian, I think, but he makes like Brazilian funk. Tsengu 3. It's like in Portuguese, Brazilian, yeah, Brazilian song. So but it was like super slow and super, and because like I live like here in Alexandria, I live like in front of me there are the buses, so the buses they start like from 5 o'clock, I think, and they start like the bus, I think. I haven't like tested it, counted like the minutes, but I think it's like around like 15 to 20 minutes for the bus to warm up, something like that, but it's more than 10 minutes for sure, right? And they start like the buses, right? And they start like and like Alexandria, like in the morning, it's like such a vibe, man. Everything like it's like so smooth, Greece, you know what I mean? Like you feel the aura of. And now shout out to Christopher Nolan for the new movie Odysseus or the Odyssea with Christopher Nolan, right? Director, and Matt Damon, right? So you feel that vibe, man, and it's smooth, and it was playing this song, right? And when I play these songs, I have a frequency that I call Los Angeles frequency, and I always like say to myself Los Angeles, like, and it had like I don't know like which movie is it, but it had like how it's called, like it's a Spanish movie, Almodovar, or no, I don't remember like if it's Almodovar, but and it had that, and it was super slowed. Tango 3. On the Sabinaos, Bakapute Bakube, and I was like 7 o'clock, right? And I was like staying there, and then it was such a vibe, right? Morning is the best thing. And what did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Did I tell you that I was gonna like stop drinking coffee, right? I think I'm about 7 days or more. I don't remember. But I think I'm more than 1 week. More than 1 week without coffee, man. Without coffee. And today I woke up and I got up from the bed, and I'm like with 6 hours of sleep, something like that, 6 to 7 hours of sleep. And the first thing, I woke up because of the pee. I want to pee, uh, but then I went back and I was like like I was like, oh, but and I was like one click away before going out for a run. I was like, you know what? I got shy, man. I got shy. I was like, oh man, like people like they will look at me right now like running and all that stuff, or like the bus drivers, they will look at me and they will be like, what the fuck is this guy doing, like is he crazy, something like that. And I was like, fuck, man. And it's not like something to be ashamed of, but you know what I mean. It's like, because I'm running, like I have to run like in the town right now, right? So it's not like there's like a place when I used to live in the center of the city, in the center of the town, right? And it was like a place called Amphitheatro, so I would go there, right? And it was like it's like a place with tennis fields and all that stuff, and you can like do circles, right? But right now that I live here, like um, towards more like on the bases, I have like to do the circle around the town, right? And yeah, it's just, like I have run, like even right here in the circle, but it's just, like persistence. That's it. Persistence. You don't have. That's what I remind myself. Yeah, it might take a little bit more time, but through persistence, like an effort, and you don't need like to push yourself. Like just make it flow. And little by little, I will start and make it a habit, and stay there. Whereas if I go, and this was like one of my cardinal sins in my life, you know what I mean? Like this is the best lesson that God has given me, right? Because even since I was like a little kid, right, in Albania, I think I was like the around the months or like the year, I don't know, where the toddlers like they start walking. So my grandma, she gave me a present. My mom's mother, God rest her soul. I will tell you stories about her in the future. So she bought me like one of those things that they have like wheels, small wheels, right? And the toddler like puts his feet, and he kind of walks. You know what I mean? It's like a walking thing. And I was like, so I wasn't walking at all, right? And I was like so flabbergasted. I was like, wow, man, wow, what the fuck, that I was, instead like of just walking, you know what I mean, like, and learning how to walk, I was running, man. I was running before I even like walking. I was running with that thing, like fast and fast. You know what I mean? Like I was fast and furious, like with that thing, right? So I was running so fast and fast and fast and furious, right? That I crashed. Boom! I crashed, and I fell. You know what I mean? I crashed a couple of times, but it wasn't like it was okay. Okay, yeah, nothing happened. You know what I mean? And I kept running and running and running till I crashed, and I fell so hard that my grandpa, my father's father, God rest his soul, again for the second time today, he got so angry with everyone. And he was like, "Why the fuck did you leave like Aldo?" Because like in Albania they call me Aldo. They don't call me like Renaldo. Why the fuck did you leave like the kid alone with that thing? And he got that thing, that small kind of car. You know what I mean? And he crashed it. I mean, like he threw it away. And that caused me, because like I would see like my grandpa like getting so angry, PTSD, right? As a toddler. And I was like then afraid like of walking. And I was like very, very late to walk. You know what I mean? Like it was like I was so late that I wasn't walking, man, at all. You know what I mean? Like I was like so fucking scared of walking, because like I crashed running with that thing. That my mom, like one day, like she took me like to her mom, like my grandma, the one like that bought me that car kind of thing. and like she got like a broomstick, you know what I mean? And she told me like get your get your hands like in the broomstick, and she got the broomstick, you know what I mean? And she kind of like she was walking with a broomstick, and I was walking like with a broomstick, right? And I was and then after that, little by little, I started like walking. But yeah, man, like I got PTSD, right, from an early age, because that's the thing, right? Since the beginning, instead like of doing like small steps in the beginning, right, and being like, okay, let's go, small steps, cool, move on, little by little, let's make it a habit, right? Now let's walk, right? Now let's jog. Now let's run. Now let's sprint. You know what I mean? Like I went straight to that, and that's what I keep telling myself, man. Like especially in the beginning, till it becomes a habit and all that stuff. Don't push yourself. Don't just little by little, little by little. Don't listen to all those motivational stuff and you're a bitch, you're this, you're that. No, just little by little, and make it a habit effortlessly. And if you fail, it doesn't matter. Keep going. Come on, little by little, make it a habit and build up, build up. You know what I mean? Build it up, build it up. The same thing I did with the music, man. I got crazy, man. I got crazy all these years, like doing the same album again and again and again and again and again. You know, like Costantino, again and again and again and again and again. I was like writing it and writing and rewriting it and changing again the BPMs and again rewriting it. And I was at the same time I was neglecting mixing and mastering, right? And that album kept me in a way that kept me in the past, a lot in the past, a lot, because I was always thinking like, how can I make this album better? How can I write it better? Yes, it was my university, but how can I make it better? But I was also like putting my mind in the past. Okay, what happened there? Okay, what? Yeah, maybe it was like maybe it was like a thing to, okay, let's heal our brain, let's evolve, let's, and how can we heal it from the past mistakes? But it was like a prison, man. It was like a prison. That's why I know like the prisoners, because the prisoners, you know, the first year that they get into prison, you know, everything is fine and all that stuff, right? They are like, yeah, okay, yeah. Second year the same, the third year, boom, it starts, man. It starts, the mental health, it deteriorates. So never mind. Um yeah, but even like with Costantino, like I got crazy, like let's do it, like without like even checking like the mix, without even making songs here and there, and then get into Costantino and make like a song that has 3-4 themes, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, it's all about the build up, little by little, you know. Don't go like extreme in the beginning. That's why that's what I keep reminding myself, little by little, little by little, smoothly, smoothly. Get feedback from each moment, from each day, from each, even from each failing. You know what I mean? Like get feedback. Why did you fail? Why did you relapse? Let's say, right? Even though I won't relapse with coffee, but I will move on and I will make it a habit, like to wake up early in the morning and all that stuff. But